Welcome guys, it's your boy Mbumi and Co with Funds and Galore, where investing meets more. So today we're gonna be focusing on the Advanced Trading Academy, guys. Like I've promised you, I've uploaded the Basic Trading Academy on my website absolutely for free, and now I am doing the Advanced Trading Academy, which will also be hosted in my website, which will also be totally for free. So guys, this is where I am going to need you guys to focus the most, because you are going to need to master everything that I'm going to teach you here in order so you can utilize it in a way that will make you money and will also help you technically. Because like I always say, there's a difference between being able to trade and being able to make money. You need to master both skills. So right now I'm teaching you the skill of technical analysis, then later I will teach you how to make money in the forex industry, and I'll also show you the trades that we've been taking this year and how we were able to flip a 10,000 account. So I'll show you guys everything you need to know so that you can also do the same thing. So basically right now we're going to be covering M's. And another thing, one of the viewers from the website commented and stated that I should also do examples with indices, guys. The reason I solely trade indices, and the reason why I did not do on indices, guys, last time with the basics trading sorry guys, with the basic strategic trading, is because I was currently analyzing. I was looking for entries during those times, which I also posted on my YouTube page, my weekly breakdown. So today I will also, even now I'm looking for entries, which I'll go through as a bonus later on. So make sure you watch until the end, guys. So I'm going to show you how to use the tools that I taught you guys on the Basic Strategic Academy, and how to apply it with the Advanced Trading course, guys. So this is absolutely going to be so much fun, guys. I cannot wait. And without further wasting time, let's dive into it. And our main center of focus today is mastering M's and W's. You're just going to be focusing on that aspect today. Then later on I'll also be posting more patterns you should look out for, guys, and how to use these patterns with the knowledge that I provided at the Basic Strategic Trading Academy. Like I always say, there's a lot of good traders, but not a lot of people can make money in the forex industry, guys. So like I always say, my first time I actually flipped an account was with Veracity Markets. That was that was my first time flipping a real account. I did that within a week. We funded 1,000 and we flipped it using a micro account. I was not trading with CFD. We flipped, and I used one lot size per trade. I did not over leverage my account. I used one lot size per trade, and within a week, because that week was so active in indices, I was only solely focusing on Nasdaq, by the way. So we managed to flip that account. And guys, like I can tell you, that feeling of actually making money in the forex industry and withdrawing it and holding it with your own two hands, it is unmatched, guys. Ever since that day, I told myself, this is the type of life I want. It's different when you have 1,000 rand that you made than 1,000 rand coming from another person, guys. There's a difference. You can feel it, that wow, I created this is all me. So so what I did is I withdrew it all and I spent it all. That was one of my best times ever. I took out my girl to go eat. Like I said in my earlier videos, this was one of the best feelings, and that is something that I want you guys to also be able to achieve, guys. That feeling of actually making money and doing it the right way, not by gambling or anything like that. Doing it the right way to ensure that both your offense and your defense strategies are intact. That's how you beat the market long term. Keep in mind that the market does not care about you. It does not care about your financial situation. It does not care whether you're employed or not. It has no feelings about you. You should not have feelings about the market. All you should do is always keep focused, keep consistent, never stop, guys. You should never stop. And I'm telling you, the road to success is just here. So without further wasting time, let's hop on the wagon, guys. The train. Okay, guys, so first and foremost, remember at the Basic Strategic Academy, we covered that the market always creates three trends. No matter what, there's only three trends that you get in a market. The first trend is a bullish trend, the second trend is a bearish trend, and the last trend is a consolidation trend. A bullish trend is basically when the overall market is for the buyers. A bearish trend is when the overall market is for the sellers. A consolidation trend is basically when the market is indecisive. So that's basically the three trends we have. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to spot out M's and W's. M's and W's are basically reversal patterns within the forex industry, guys. So you need to be able to master those patterns, and a lot of traders don't know how to trade them right. They don't know how to trade them right. So I'm here to teach you how to trade M's and W's right. Honestly, guys, I told myself that M's and W's when I started, nah, it's not my thing. It was not my thing. Every time I saw an opportunity, it flopped to a point where I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna trade M's and W's until like the only thing about me is that I never quit. Every day I showed up. I always show up. I've never stopped, even though there's other things and other skills that I've been working on throughout this. I'm not just only focused on forex. There's a lot of other skills which I won't reveal. Yeah, it'll come in the future. There's a lot of skills that I've been working on, but one thing that I always made sure is that I will never neglect anything. So guys, learning is what I love. I love learning. Anything that helps me improve, or that will help me get from point A to point B, because guys, I honestly want to have the best life I can possibly have. That's why we're working hard right now, so that tomorrow when other people are struggling, we are reaping the benefits that we will harvest. While people are planting, we are harvesting. So that's why we're focusing today and putting all our efforts today, that tomorrow we can have a better, brighter future. So without further wasting time, let's get into it, guys. So M's and W's are only reversal patterns. If you see an M happening in the middle of nowhere, do not trade it. It's most probably a trap. Market makers tend to trap investors. They know how we think. They use your psychology against you. So when you see an M, make sure that it's happening on either the support or the resistance, whether it's a bullish trend, a consolidation trend, or a bearish trend. For example, let me make a textbook example, then we'll dive into the markets to show you these demonstrations, guys. So first and foremost, let's start off with the consolidation trend. This is where you can most likely spot out. It'll be more easier to identify reversal patterns on a consolidation trend, guys, because a consolidation is basically moving from up and down. We buy at the support, sell at the resistance, buy at the support, sell at the resistance, buy at the support, and sell at the resistance. So we know that here is our support and this is our resistance. So what we tend to do in this situation is that we look for our M's at this region. So we would wait for the market to pull back up. We'll first have our first touch, guys, and we'll wait for the market to pull back up, giving us a second touch, then solidifying our M. And a W would occur in the same manner. We'll first have the market push back down. We wouldn't want to take our entries on the first leg because we want to see if the market is going to respect or if the market is going to continue. So it's essential to wait for your reversal patterns as a confirmation that okay, the market is changing direction or the market is continuing. So basically our W would look like this. We'll first have our first leg. We'll be patient, let other traders who are impatient jump in and do whatever they want to do. So we'll have our second leg. We'll have a push to the upside and a second leg, guys. We have a first, then we'll have a second leg, solidifying our W pattern, guys. You always want to capitalize on the last leg, whether you enter it from here or you enter it upon break. So upon break. So this is how it will look like. Let me just erase this again. Let me just remove all of this again, guys. Let me just remove everything to ensure that you understand. Okay, so a W pattern, this is how you would look for entry. So you will first have a first push, right? The second push up and a push, and we'll wait for a break, retest, and a push. Because why? We have a what here, guys? We have a support here and we have a resistance here inside a W. Even so, you would first wait for the market to push down to the second leg, wait for the retest, and look for our entries after the retest. You'll look for our entries. Why? Because the market broke, it respected the resistance, then it finally broke out of the resistance, turning it into a new support, like we mentioned in the basic strategic trading. So therefore we will have our entries looking similar to this. So we'll have our stop loss there, and we'll have our entries from here after the retest until where the W started. So when the W started here, we can predict that the market will complete its formation around about here. So that is how we trade a W. So let's say that the market is continuing to respect this setup, right, guys? Let me just take out, okay, let's take out this because we're done with it, right? We're done with it. So this is our support and this is our resistance. So we would know that at the resistance the market will likely come back down, push down, creating what? Our first leg, creating our first leg to the downside. This is our first leg, guys. Then the market will push back up, creating our second leg. Then the market will continue to push down, and that's how the market tends to operate, guys. And once it gets back here, it can continue doing the same thing, or it can change structure. But that's the overall point. When you see it happening again, you will look to enter this. So let me just do this. So let me just make it more visible. So you will have our first pushes here. Let me also take out this, because we would have been done with this. We would have won. We would have won that trade. So we would have pushes to the downside. Then the market will come back to retest for the second time. Market will push, come back and retest here, and eventually going down, because this is also our support. This is our support and this is our resistance. So at the resistance we sell. Support, the market broke out of the support because why? It's respecting the overall support. This is just a mid support. A mid support does not have enough validation as the overall, guys, even though the market makers can use this to trap, but still it does not have validation, because why we're looking at what is our main key phrase, our main point is that this is our overall resistance, right? And what we do at the resistance, and this is a support, and we have evidence that the market, when it got back here, when it got here, it sold, it failed to break above. And we can see that through the first leg that the market created. Let me just do this again. Through this first leg that the market created, right? This first leg that the market created, it came back here and it came back to retest, failing to break yet again. So we wait for market to break below our support. Once the market has broken below our support, that confirms that, guys, we are looking for sells, because we have so many confirmations. We have the first overall resistance, we have a double touch. Yeah, the market is failing to break. We have a second leg happening. That's the second confirmation. The third confirmation is that the market broke out of the resistance, coming back to retest. And what happens if the market breaks out of the support, coming back to retest? It is now a new resistance. So we have three confirmations saying that the market is going to sell, and only one confirmation saying the market is going to buy. So where are you placing your eggs? Where are you placing your eggs? On the 1 or the 3? Exactly. So guys, this is how you can successfully trade a W in the market, guys. Later on, I'm gonna show you guys through back testing. We're gonna use back testing. I'm gonna show you guys how to actually do it in a real market. You're gonna do exactly this. Exactly what I'm teaching you is exactly what you're gonna be doing in the real market. But I'll only cover that later. First, I wanna cover all the concepts so you guys can get busy with it. You can start practicing it on a demo. Like I always say, guys, trade a demo account. First, you trade a demo account for 3 months until you get the skill. Once you are good with the skill, then you can fund your first small account, which is 1,000. 1,000 is those accounts is meant to help you build on your psychology, and to see that if what you're doing on the demo is what you're doing on a real account, and work on your psychology. And once you have accomplished that, that's when you can start saving up to fund a big account, guys, because to be realistic, you're not gonna be able to get where you want to with 1,000 account. Is gonna take you a very long time. So a more realistic approach is funding a big account, like a 10,000 account, which is where I'm at right now. That's where I'm currently at right now. I've done my due diligence on the demo. I've flipped so many 1,000 rand accounts, guys. I've spent so much money, my own money, doing that. So right now we're looking to fund a big account. Before I even wanted to fund a 10,000, like I said, I'll show you the 10,000 account that we are traded on the demo. I flipped it using proper risk management. What I'm gonna do here on the demo, I'm gonna do this on a real account. So guys, this is a beautiful journey, and I encourage you guys to join me as we are the future of South Africa, guys. If you're with the youth, this is us. We're the future of South Africa. We cannot depend on any political parties to push us. It's not like they're gonna put money in our pockets. Like Andrew Tate said, they're not gonna put money. Politicians won't put money in your pocket. You are responsible for your own life. So guys, and if you're from an older class, or if you're an adult, guys, it's never too late. It will even be better if, like, when you have a job, never quit your job. Always, once you make money, once you get your salaries, always save up money on the side so that you can actually practice. So it's beneficial if you have a job, because you can actually have money to fund. Even if you blow the account, you can have money to fund again. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Now let's dive in the real market so we can see this demonstration through. So we'll be looking at it from gold. So this is how gold is. This is the symbol for gold, XAU USD. it's gold versus the USD. So here are my examples, guys. Like I said, we first need to in a consolidation we need to have it's when the market is indecisive. So the market for gold was indecisive for from 2020 and until 2023. That's how long the overall market has been in a consolidation trend. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna show you exactly what I teach. I'm gonna show you because why these strategies they've been proven and they've been working for so many years. So look what we have here. Let's first start off with our W pattern. So we see, guys, let me just show you the consolidation, right, with just my brush stroke. So we have pushes to the upside, pushes to the downside, pushes. Is this thing jamming? Pushes to the upside, pushes to the downside, and pushes to the upside, guys. So we all know that at the resistance we sell and at the support we buy. So we can now remove our brush strokes, guys. Our brush strokes. There we go. So okay. So guys, as we can see here, okay, we have markets coming in. I cannot push back here because of I need to update this plan, which I'll talk about this later when we're doing the back testing, guys. Once we get this, we go into back test. I will teach you guys that. But first, I need more people in the channel. And thank you to everybody that's been supporting my YouTube channel and for subscribing and stuff. So once we have how much, if I can get some interactions, guys, we'll continue with the back testing. And also, like I stated, there's still a lot of things I need to cover, and I'm not gonna be covering them quick. I'm gonna make sure that I give you guys proper quality work. And like I said, you can always hit me up on my Instagram page for any inquiries regarding anything, guys. So the market pushed back from the top, right? The market came back from the top. It won't show us the other candlesticks because we need to upgrade this plan, and I just went into the 4-hour plan. So the market pushed from the upside. It pushed from the upside. Sorry for that, guys. So the market pushed from the upside, coming down to the support, and the market created what our W pattern right over here. So that is how the W pattern looks like, guys. So we'll have the support right here, right? We'll have the support right here. So when we dive in, we'll we can see that we have this area here. We have this area. So like I stated, the market will first create our first leg towards the support, and we don't enter on the first leg. We wait for the second leg. Then the market broke out of our mid resistance, retesting, and that was a perfect place to capitalize on our buys. We could have taken it to the second mid resistance, which we have right here. But to fully complete the W, the market will push back here, but we would have taken it to our mid level right here. And if the market would have continued going up, we would have maybe looked for continuation entries right about there. But the market failed to continue back up, wanting to come back to retest this channel, creating our triple bottom, which I will talk about later. But for now, you see the basic principle, guys. These setups actually work. So we would have had our break and our retest right there. We would have had a break and retest right there. Then the market would have pushed towards the upside, and we would have capitalized and would have had our stop loss just below the mid resistance here. This mid resistance here, we would have had our stop loss right below it for in case the market does what it did here. You see? So, and that's how you successfully trade a W pattern. Like I said, it is a reversal pattern and not a continue. It's not a continuation, or if you spot it in the middle of nowhere, you don't do it. So as you can see, guys, so the market did come back to create a triple bottom, and it eventually went back up to our overall resistance. And once we got to the overall resistance, what did the market do? The market has created, so the market started here, pushed back up, creating our first leg, and the market created our second leg. Guys, W's and M's will not always be as perfect, guys. Once you get a W or an M like this, like for example, when the market creates an M or W like this, like it will have the first leg, then the second leg wouldn't maybe complete. Just know that the sales are gonna be extremely powerful, bro. Those are the most high probability M you can trade, and this is a high probability W you can trade. When the market does this, when it's squinted like this, guys, I'm telling you, that last leg can even push far greater than the initial leg, which is this one. So be sure to also watch out for these M's and W's, because as you can see, this M occurred right here. The market did not push back up here and continue going down. It only ended right about here. So okay, let's go back to it. So we had our first leg up, market came back down, creating what? Our support, our mid support. You always need a mid support, guys. Without a mid support, you cannot spot out your entries. You had a mid support, and like I said, once the market gets here, we wait. The market pull back here. It failed to complete the overall buy. Maybe it was also respecting this level right here, right? We had a mid level right here. If you extended right there, it was respecting also that area right there. You remember from the previous mid level, it's respecting it. So that's why it's always important to keep everything intact. You know what is where and how everything works. So let me just remove that for now. But basically the market came back, creating our second leg, which we would have been patient, guys. We would have been patient and would have spotted that the market is creating a squinted M, and we would have waited for the retest before looking for those massive sells towards the downside. Guys, and we would have capitalized on that move. You see, the market always creates M's and W's on a reversal, on support and resistance. And look, we can also still continue, guys. You can still continue. This is so beautiful right now. We have a W happening right here, so the market broke below, creating a fake out, but also creating what, guys? A W. So we would have been okay, guys. We would have been able to spot that now the market is not continuing, it's actually creating a W pattern. Let me just use this because now we have another W pattern right here, pushing back to the upside, pushing back to the upside, and would have taken it until this level, right? You would have extended this because we know that it is a resistance. Why is it a resistance? Because the market broke below. Yeah, it was a support at first, but now it's a resistance because the market broke below. So we would have waited for those beautiful retests here, and we would have capitalized on these moves right here. So guys, this is basically how we trade an M and W pattern professionally, guys. As you can see, we made the demonstrations, and what I teach is what I do, guys. I won't teach you anything that I don't do on a daily basis, and I won't teach you anything that does not work. So guys, I hope this was very educational. I'm gonna have it posted on my website, so be sure to comment and leave any comments so that I can improve the quality of the course if needs be, guys. Like I said, this is for you, it's not for me. It's meant to help you grow. So if there's any concerns, please be sure to hit me up on the comment section. I'll always keep checking the website, my emails on my company emails, so make sure to always do that, guys. And peace.